Love, you are a priority and you should treat yourself like this. Today we are going to have a little matcha talk. I have my matcha set here and I'm going to make an iced matcha latte, and I'm going to tell you the things that I learned to become my higher self and to appreciate myself. And when you appreciate yourself, other people will follow and do the same. Trust me. So let's start. Okay, so the first and most important thing that you need to realize is that no one should have easy access to you. Because people will not value you if you are always there, if you always pick up the phone, if you always do everything for them, and if you are always available. The same goes for people crossing your boundaries. So when people cross your boundaries and you always let them, and you are just okay with that, kind of, they will think, okay, I mean, what happens if I cross her boundaries again? Nothing happens, right? So why should they be nice to you and respect you if you don't even respect yourself? And this is something that I needed to learn through a really hard way. Like, people will run all over you if you don't value yourself and if you don't communicate directly what you want and what you need. And you need to stand up for yourself and show people that they cannot do everything they want with you. They need to really respect you and your boundaries. And maybe they will, especially in the beginning, when you were always a person who was always letting people cross their boundaries, it's going to be hard in the beginning because people are used to using you. So they will get angry, I'm telling you, because they don't like it that you finally stand up for yourself, right? They hate it. They want to get you down again. And they also know that this is really simple because, especially if you were always a people pleaser, you don't want to make people angry, right? It's the worst thing that can happen to you because you always want to please everyone and make everyone happy. So the worst thing that they could do to you is become angry when you set a boundary. And that's what they will do. So they will try everything they can to get you back in this people-pleasing mindset. It's going to be hard for you in the beginning, I'm telling you. Maybe you will also lose a lot of friends. Maybe you will even lose your partner because they feel that you have changed and they don't want that. They want you back. So be ready for hard times, but it's all worth it. Because especially if you want to have certain things in life, if you want to be successful, if you want to reach your goals, you cannot be too nice. I'm so sorry to say that because actually I think it's really nice if people care for others, and I think it's also really sweet when I see people that always try to do everything for other people, but they are not getting anything back. So they will just end up feeling hurt, getting used by everyone. Nothing is coming back to them. And this also shows that you are a little bit desperate because you need the validation of other people in order to feel good. So if you know someone who's always doing everything for other people and they are just giving and it never stops, it's because they get their self-value, kind of their self-love from other people because they don't love themselves, so they need the validation of others. Maybe they help someone and they say, oh, you're the best, you're so nice. That's the validation that they are looking for because they cannot give this validation themselves. So it's actually extremely sad when people tend to act like that because it shows that they have zero self-worth and zero self-respect. So the first thing is always to set boundaries and also to communicate directly. Even if people get angry, you should definitely stay with your opinion. It's your opinion, and if you have this opinion, other people need to value it and also say that it's okay. You don't always need to do everything for everyone. You have your own life, your own needs. And it's not okay that people try to harm you or that people try to make you feel bad if you do something for yourself. It's not normal, and it shows that they are just using you because they don't want you to do something for yourself. They want you to always do everything that they want, and they get angry and frustrated when you stand up for yourself. So, loves, this is a really important learning, especially when you tend to people please. You don't always need to be there for people and do everything the second they text you. You have your own life, your own needs, and you should really respect yourself. And when you start doing this and you are just authentic, because being authentic is so important, you will start to lose people that don't align with you right now, and you will start to attract people that respect you. And maybe you will lose a lot of friends in the beginning, and maybe you are alone for a certain amount of time, and it's hard because people just get angry and frustrated because you say what you want. But in the end, it's so worth it because you lose all of these people. You see, you don't lose anything, you win. It's a win-win. The people that are meant to be in your life will also stay with you when you start to set boundaries. But if they do not belong to you, they will leave because they cannot use you anymore. So you will directly sort out all the people that don't belong to you anymore, and you make room for people that also love you, that allow you to have boundaries, that respect your boundaries, because you respect your boundaries yourself, you know? Okay, so this was a really spontaneous video, but I got my iced matcha latte and I'm going to enjoy the sun in the garden now. Bye bye, loves. See you in the next video.